My name is Professor Pourzand. I'm a professor of pharmaceutical biology at the Department of Life Science of University of Baz. My research field is on skin and the role of iron and oxidative stress on skin and skin damage, and also iron-related disorders such as psoriasis. So hepcidin is an iron hormone. It's called master regulator of iron in the body. So what it does is that it controls the iron retention and circulation in the body. So it finds out which organs they need iron. So it will either increase or decrease there, and as such, it will control the iron level in the body. Hepcidin hormone is mostly produced in the liver, but also in other organs, but never on the skin. And our research actually shows that in the patient's skin who suffer from psoriasis, we can actually detect high levels of this hormone in the upper level of the skin, which is called epidermis, and especially in the special cells which are called keratinocytes. So keratinocytes, they actually retain hepcidin, and their level are going very high in psoriatic skin, and as such they actually increase the level of iron, and therefore the cells start to proliferate a lot and make the psoriatic lesions. And in the special case of pustular psoriasis, you can also see that hepcidin increase, it actually helps to recruit neutrophils, which is a sign of inflammation, and as such it increases a lot of secretion of inflammatory products, and as such it will increase the inflammation on the skin and cause these pustular psoriasis features. Well, normally hepcidin overexpression we find in plaque psoriasis, which is the psoriasis vulgaris it is called, but we mainly saw that in the patients who had pustular psoriasis, the hepcidin expression, it was extremely high. But we think that this hepcidin overexpression, which is a hormone which should not be expressed in the skin, is actually occurring in all sorts of psoriatic forms. Well, I think that we have found a new novel root cause of this disease. Nobody knew that iron plays a role. Although 50 years ago, there were research showing that iron accumulates a lot in psoriatic lesions in the body. But now they have found that actually this is because hepcidin is overexpressed in this skin upper layer. And as such, it actually recruits high level of iron, and high level of iron recruit high level of neutrophils and inflammation. Well, obviously, because hepcidin is overexpressed, itself can be a target for the disease. But we also think that the consequence of hepcidin, which is iron accumulation, can be also a target for the disease. So in my lab and also others, we are looking for the customized compound which can actually mop and sequester this extra iron, and as such decrease the potential and the progression of the disease. Well, we have some preclinical studies on some very convincing products, and at the moment we are thinking of doing some pilot studies on humans, and for this we are looking for funding and trying to recruit some collaborators which help us in this venture. Well, if the research that we are going continues as successful as it is, we think that in 2-3 years we ought to be able to have a new psoriasis based on targeting iron and hepcidin for psoriatic patients. I thank all the patients who are contacting me and encouraging us to continue this line of research. Thank you very much.